Arniel Tiabara's research represents a significant contribution to the sociology of sports, focusing primarily on the experience of identities of female bodybuilders and physique athletes. His work transcends a simple examination of athletic performance, delving into the complex interplay of gender, societal expectations, and construction of the body within the competitive landscape of bodybuilding. Abara's academic journey began with a background in track and field, where he served as a coach, providing with him first-hand experience in the world of athletic training and competition. This early exposure to the demands and pressure of sports laid the foundation of his subsequent research interests. His focus shifted from the general field of athletics to a more nuanced investigating of specific challenges faced by women in bodybuilding. This shift highlights a key aspect of his approach, a commitment to exploring under-researched areas within the sociology of sports, particularly those concerning gender and body image. His research is characterized by a strong ethnographic approach, emphasizing participants' observation in-depth interviews. This methodology is crucial to understanding the lived experience of female bodybuilders, allowing Abara to capture the nuance of their daily lives, training, regiments, and the physiological impact of competition. Rather than relying solely on quantitative data, he prioritized quantitative data to provide rich, detailed insight into the complexities of their identities and motivations. A particularly noteworthy aspect of his methodology is the self-described role as an outside researcher who actively engaged in a bodily experience of training alongside the women he studies. The immersive approach allows him to gain a more intimate understanding of the physical and mental demands of the sports, bridging the gap between researchers and the participants. A significant theme running through Alvaro's research is the evolving landscape of women's bodybuilding. He has extensively documented the changing of categories within the sports, particularly the emergence of physique competition as an alternative to traditional bodybuilding. His work explores the reason behind this shift, examining the pressures faced by women to conform to specific ideals of femininity within the judging criteria. This analysis extends beyond simple aesthetic consideration and exploring the socioeconomic factors and the potential of discrimination against women who do not fit the evolving standards of beauty within the sports. He investigates the implication of these changes of the athletes themselves, considering their motivations for transitioning between categories and the challenges they encounter in navigating this shifting landscape. Abara's research delves into the complex relationship between gender and doping in bodybuilding. He acknowledged the prevalence of performance and enhancing drug use in the sports to seek to understand the factors that contribute to the phenomenon among female athletes. His analysis likely considers the pressure to achieve extreme levels of muscularity, the competitive environment, and the broader societal expectation surrounding female body image. This aspect of his research contributes to a larger conversation about the ethical dilemmas and health risks associated with doping in sports, particularly with the context where gender plays a significant role in shaping athletes' experience and choices. Beyond his focus on female bodybuilding, Abara's research also extends to the realm of track and field, reflecting his earlier coaching experience. His studies in this area likely examining the nutritional knowledge and practice of athletes and coaches, highlighting the importance of proper nutrition for optimal performance. This research contributes to a broader understanding of the role of sports science and nutrition in athletic development and success. Arniel Tiabar's research offers a valuable contribution to the field of sociology of sport by providing nuanced and insightful exploration of the lives and identities of female bodybuilders and physique athletes. His commitments also to ethnographic methods is focused on under-researched areas, and his willingness to engage in the bodily experience of his research subjects have produced rich and compelling findings. His work sheds light on the complex interplay of genders, identity, societal pressures, and the construction of the body within the competitive context of sports, prompting the important discussion about the ethical consideration and challenges faced by female athletes. This research continues to evolve, promising further insights into these crucial areas in the years to come. Further investigation of these published works will provide a more detailed understanding of these specific findings and conclusion. And welcome to Beyond the Finish Line, the podcast where we explore science, stories, and strategies excellence. I'm Andre Lawrence Abayon, your host, and today's episode is all about intersection of sports, nutrition, and coaching in track and field. Our topic today is inspired by the work of Erniel T. Abara, a researcher, coach, and educator in sports science. His book, Kaalaman at Gawaing Nutrition Pang-isports ng mga piling manlalaro at coach ng track and field, dives deep into how nutrition plays a vital role in performance of athletes and how coaches can create winning strategies. So whether you're an athlete, a coach, or simply someone passionate in sports, this episode is for you. Let's dive in. So let us welcome our guest for today, a frisbee player of City of Coronadal, Jeff Sorongon. Hey bro,
Hello, bro.
how's life bro?
It's good.
Did you play often a frisbee bro?
Not anymore.
Why did you stop?
Last 2022 when I was diagnosed with brain aneurysm.
Oh, I'm sorry for that, but it's okay.
Yes.
Uh, I know that you are going through, but I know you're strong.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
And secondly, a basketball player in the city of Coronadal, Nathan Sadaba. Bro, you're my idol, bro. Did you play basketball, bro? And where?
Sa Tabato, bro.
Wow, that's cool. First of all, let's talk about the big picture. Why, this is for your question, bro, why is nutrition is important in sports, especially in track and field?
Track and field demands a combination of speed, endurance, strength, and precision nutrition fuel. The body of to perform at the peak, but it's not just about eating healthy, it's about eating strategically. Based on Ernel Abara, research highlights that proper nutrition can make the difference between winning and losing. It helps athletes recover faster, improve endurance, and maintaining focus during competition. For example, carbohydrates provide the energy needed for the high-intensity sprint, while proteins aid in muscle recovery. Even hydration plays a massive role in avoiding fatigue and injuries.
So about Nathan's statement now, it
I
somehow
agree.
relates to Abara's research, as it highlights that it's not just about eating healthy; it's about eating strategically. For example, we have carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the primary source of energy for high intensity events like sprints and hurdles. Second, we have proteins. Um, Proteins are help repair and rebuild muscles for training. Third, we have fats. It provides long-lasting energy for endurance events like the 10,000 meters. And fourth, we have hydration. It keeps athletes focused and prevents fatigue. But here's something many people overlook. The timing of these nutrients is just as important as the nutrients themselves. Eating a balanced meal hours before competition and a light snack afterward can significantly impact performance and recovery. But let's stop talking about athletes. What about coaches? So let's shift our focus to the coaches. Did you know that a coach's understanding of nutrition can directly influence an athlete's success?
Um, Me as a coach, I'm formerly a coach in the basketball. I can say that in the book of Ariel Abara emphasizes that coaches need to go beyond training, techniques, and drills. They need to become an advocate for proper nutrition. And this is especially important because athletes often turn to their coaches for advice on everything, including what to eat. Here are some examples of how coaches can make a difference. Uh, Coaches can collaborate with nutritionists to design meal plans to align with their training schedule, and hosting workshop or informal talks about the basic of sports nutrition can empower athletes to make informed choices. And for the supplements, knowing when how to use supplements like protein powders and or electrolytes can enhance performance without over reliance on them. And optional is, imagine this scenario: a coach notice their sprinter is feeling sluggish during practice. Instead of pushing harder, the coach investigates their diet and discovers they've been skipping breakfast. This simple observation can help address the root cause and improve both trainings and competition performance.
So that's a very good insight, no?
Yeah, for
For
me, because I coach so many times a basketball team, and I observed that uh, the nutrition is very important for an athlete and for the players, so that
all athletes and
excel.
coaches alike, no?
They can excel in trainings and especially in during game.
Okay, okay. So let's make this even more practical. Whether you're an athlete or or a coach, here are some actionable steps you can do. First, we have pre-workout. Fat alike, carbohydrates rich snack 30 to 60 minutes before training. This could be something like a banana, oatmeal, or a sports drink. Second, we have post-workout recovery. Within 30 minutes of finishing a session, have a protein-packed snack like yogurt, a protein shake, or a peanut butter sandwich to aid muscle recovery. Third, again, is hydration. Always stay hydrated. Athletes should drink water consistently throughout the day and not just during training sessions. Coaches can set up reminders during practice to ensure everyone is hydrated. And lastly, we have regular check ins. Coaches can regularly ask athletes about their eating habits and energy levels. Simple conversations can uncover issues like inadequate meals or dehydration. These small but consistent efforts can make a huge difference over time.
And uh, I know that your insight and your all about your sharing are very true, because I know that athletes need the supplements, and they need to be hydrated every time,
Yeah.
because that's important.
Next lesson from Avara's work. Before warm up, let's highlight some key takeaways from NLT Avara work. Number one, nutrition foundation. Proper nutrition isn't just a supplement to training, it is the foundation for success in the track and field. Number two, coaches as leader, coaches have a responsibility to educate themselves and their athletes about nutrition. Even basic knowledge can have a significant impact. Number three, holistic training. Performance isn't just about physical drills, it's about a combination of diet, hydration, mental focus, and rest. Rest. Abara's research showed that when athletes and coaches work together to prioritize nutrition. Everyone benefits, athletes perform better, coaches see improve result, and teams gain a competitive edge.
Okay. And that's bring up today end of today's episode. I hope you learned something valuable, and the role of nutrition in track and field is very important of collaboration between athletes, and I'm coaches. If you're interested in learning more, I highly recommend checking on Arniel T. Ibarra's book, Kaalaman at Gawaing Nutrition, Pang-sports ng mga piling manlalaro at coach ng track and field. It's available for free from Sentro ng Wikang Pilipino at UP Diliman.
So, thank you for joining us on Beyond the Finish Line.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it with your team and leave a review. Let's continue to explore the science and strategies that make us athletes great. Until next time, keep up pushing, keep striving, and keep chasing your goals.